In Pablo Neruda's words, you are to me what moon is to stars. You are to me what spring is to flowers. Hello, everyone. I hope you have all masked up, keeping yourself and your loved ones safe and sound. A flower, indeed, is a beautiful expression of love, peace, and harmony. And in fact, in such harsh time like the pandemic, we could use a flower or two to sweeten our joy and expand our happiness. Now, coming back to Neruda, do you think you need to wait for spring to get the freshest and the most beautiful flowers? I don't think so. Because today we have a young women entrepreneur with us who promises to give us the best and the most beautiful variety of flowers any season of the year. I am Ankita Sharma, a student journalist from Chitkara University. I'm here in my show NH Storybook with another inspirational tale. Newshound India Foundation welcomes Mrs. Nidhi Gupta, who is the founder of Bangalore-based Shades of Spring, the original online flower subscription company that is redefining the joy of giving and receiving flowers. With a new range of occasion boxes, vases, and hand-dyed bouquets, they are all set to expand their business throughout the country. Hello, Mrs. Nidhi. How are you?
Hi Ankita, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, ma'am. And so let's start the interview. Ma'am, you come from a very different background. What you used to do is very different from what you are doing, right? So, where does this idea to establish a florist business stem from? And how did you start it? Like, how did the whole execution thing go right from setting the capital to deciding the place where the shop will be placed in Bangalore?
Everything happened post marriage. Before marriage, me and my husband used to give me flowers and never used to like because the quality was not that great and it was repeat same kind of flowers he used to give me. And I used to tell him like, why are you giving me these flowers? And he's the person who like love flowers and he loved giving flowers. So, post our marriage, like we used to discuss a lot about that. And post our marriage, we visited different gardens of the world, Coconut Garden, Netherlands, and lavender fields. And outside, the flowers available are so beautiful. Of course, the temperature is very good, but then they also grow very high quality of flowers, and they use flowers in their house. And like post marriage, when I shifted to Bangalore, I we want to decorate our we want to put some flowers in the house, but they, like if you go right to the local florists, there are the same kind of flowers which are available and are already like 5 6 days after the harvest when you receive them. So the lifespan which is left is of a very less days, and that is what struck us. I was like, why can't we have fresh flowers which someone can send?
Oh,
And the story started with our apartment and went on like that.
that's wonderful, ma'am. And so, my next question to you is, what makes Shades of Spring so different from all the other florist business in the market?
When we started, there was no floor. So all the florists, they are catering to only a gifting market where one person buy and the other person gift it to the other person. So and it's literally happiness. Like once you receive it, that is when like you have flowers, and that is it. Like people just keep the flowers in the corner of their room, and they don't know like what to do with flowers. So our entire idea was like we'll offer flowers for your homes itself, and we also explain what to do with flowers because on an average flowers stay for like 5 to 7 days. So that was a very important education which we had to do with customer. We have learned like on the job. Like I've learned a lot on the job. That was one very important thing. And second is like we, of course, as I said, like flowers are uses it, it was already like 5 days old flowers from the harvest day. Harvesting stage also matters. So we went to farmers and we procure directly flowers from farmers and we give it to the end user. So the flowers are only 24 to 48 hours as compared to what is in the other, what all the other player of florists are doing. And we also grow the flowers with farmers. So we know like these are the variety which will like people will like a lot, and it's variety which is specific to winters or spring or summer. So we import the seeds, we give it to the farmers, and they grow for us. And those are the flowers which we are able to send it to our customers.
Wow. Hand-picked flowers straight from the farmers to your house. And just the idea of how to use the flowers. Because you have these vases coming up, the hand-picked bouquets. So yes, of course, we should know how to put it, giving the customer that space of visualization, right? So,
Yeah.
now going forward, your idea is definitely unique. So, what is the scalability of your business, in the Indian market, and how do you think the normal Indian citizen would see and get influenced by these flowers?
So when I started, it was from my apartment, and that was the same question I had like 2 years back. Will like will the flower will Indians be interested in buying the flower? Will they want to have that house? And to my surprise, like almost each and every person who actually manages the house, his family actually has decorative items, but flowers add a lot of freshness, and that is what like we aim to give like new set of flowers every week. So it adds like a lot of elements to your house, and that newness factor customers love a lot. They look forward to Saturday and it makes them happy. And it's like a surprise gift which they are getting because they don't know like what flowers are coming to their house. So Indian market, like it's they have adapted really well, and they actually want, it's a latent need which uh, no one has experienced till now or able to see. In terms of scalability, it's like a pretty scalable model because we've done a lot of subscriptions, and we
Hmm.
have like 1,000 plus subscribers. So we know like every week what is the demand. So basis the demand, we harvest the flowers. So in terms of like picking, packaging, and everything, it's not like we know like how the demand will follow the next week or the next month for that quarter. So we plan it that way. Right now we are in Bangalore. We have already opened in Bombay, and we are planning to open in Chennai and Hyderabad, and it's scaling pretty well, and it's going great.
Yes, in fact, in a country like India, it's a very colorful country. We all love colors in India. So again, having that essence of flowers in your room or in your backyard, it's indeed very beautiful. And now, as you said, you opened the business 2 years ago, and the amount of physical interaction that is required, to get the flowers home. How has COVID affected, the business? And has it caused any change in the way, your regular customers used to buy things? Any change in the behavior habit?
So COVID more than affecting like our business specifically, it has affected flower industry in whole because flower is a
Yeah.
non-essential product. But at the same time, if the flower is coming, you need to harvest it because you can't hold a flower for like say a week also. So if it is the harvest stage,
Yeah.
you have to harvest, and if there is no buyer, then like there are tons of flowers which are thrown when the COVID was there. But then, and there are a lot of farmers like who have shut their business, and probably they were hoping to open because the season starts from April. But I think again, like the COVID has struck, so yeah, it is very very challenging for them. For us, it is challenging because we have to source from them and we have to tell them that this is what our demand is. And if the demand is not meeting, either like we end up making them or they end up making us. So it's someone's loss. amount, so we can't stop. But then in change of behavior, like people are buying flowers. Like it's not like so it's we do a home delivery. It's a contactless delivery where we deliver to the security guard. So it's any Amazon or Myntra or Flipkart delivery. That's how you get it. So that way, like it is like not affected. People are ordering for their homes and they're collecting it from the security. So that way, it is pretty okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great. So, as you stated before, right, that Indians love flowers. In fact, India is the 18th largest producer of flowers. So, of course, COVID really affected us. And moving forward, you also mentioned that you are planning to open the business in Chennai and Hyderabad. Would you like to throw some more light on your expansion plan?
So yeah, this expansion plan was supposed to happen last year, but then it was COVID, so we had stopped. And in January, it looked like pretty okay scenario. So we opened like 1 month back in Bombay. It has worked pretty well with us, and the market is growing, and we are scaling really well. We have shut down for this 10-15 days when like as per the government norms.
Yeah.
Coming to Hyderabad and Chennai, and they are like very big markets, and people want flowers because again, like Bombay and Bangalore and Delhi, these are the markets where like people have a lot of variety because all the luxury products are there, and flowers are considered luxury. So you'll get local flowers, you get imported flowers, a lot of things are there. But in market like Hyderabad, Chennai, these are markets where like people want the flowers, and for us, like we don't sell flowers as luxury. We sell flowers as more of a like increasing happiness quotient in your life. So that is what our plan is. So we want to keep it like very affordable. So I'm sure like in Hyderabad and Chennai, it will pick up really well, and especially the subscription model, we are aiming to like pick it up. And then we also do a lot of nice bouquets. This is also like a very big market in, especially in Hyderabad. The people love like spending on all the lifestyle products. So that is like what we are.
Aiming for in the future. Hope it comes out to be very good. And something that is in the near future is Mother's Day. That is first week of that is the first Sunday of May, I believe. Is there anything special coming up from in Shades of Spring?
So how we like, if there is any occasion, we try to do certain set of cataloging which is specific to that occasion, how the colors turn out to be, because flowers have a lot to do with colors and the fragrance. So we make sure. So let's say we know like in Mother's Day, what kind of flowers, the pastels will go really well, or the whites will go really well. So we
Yeah.
have designed our entire catalog, which will be coming out soon, along with specific, let's say the chocolates which are like more sugarless or more like some thandai chocolate or something with nuts, which would go really well for Mother's Day. So these are the entire plan, and we'll be launching a lot of like baskets which are easy to handle, because a lot of like like my our age group between 25 to 45, they give it to their parents. So the parents, if
Yeah.
they don't want to like take care of it too much, it should be very easy for them. So we'll be launching like set of arrangements for the Mother's Day. This is in plan.
Right. And so now moving on, my last question to you is, you have established a florist business that is going very well, and it's very different. Not everyone is doing this nowadays. It's unique in its own way. Do you have any message for young entrepreneurs who are facing harshness in their initial days and are actually doing something as different as you?
See, my message is like everyone in their initial days will face some kind of harshness. It's like it goes without saying. Unless like you have struggles, you'll know like what are the good days and what are the bad days. So you should always like buckle up on the bad days and see like what holds in future. Also, you should also so it's not like on the bad days you need to like listen to your customers and people around you and understand like why they are saying like what they are saying. So because every feedback has a positive impact, and every feedback, if you take it positively and like try to improve on that, that makes like whole lot of difference for your future business and like how you scale and grow.
So communicate with everyone, take the right feedback, and always try, to scale and grow. That's wonderful, Nidhi ma'am.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank
yes.
thank you so much for the interview, ma'am. I wish you best of luck and all the best for Mother's Day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was very nice being here, and you're a really great. Thank you so much.